Hi, my name's James Cowan. Today I'll be talking to you about algebraic thinking, extending and applying arithmetic to algebra. Our learning intention today. The learning intention of this activity is aimed at grade 6 to 7 level algebraic thinking. The learning intention for the activity is to extend and apply the laws and properties of arithmetic to algebraic terms and expressions. Links to the curriculum. Students use variables to show arbitrary numbers and make a connection with the laws and properties of numbers and subsequently substitute numbers into algebraic equations. Extend and apply the laws and properties of arithmetic to algebraic terms and expressions. Today's activity will be based on the American game show Jeopardy! The students will be given answers and will be then asked to construct a question that applies to that answer. A kind of reverse of normal roles of a game show. The activity can either be performed on cue cards or online. I've included some screenshots taken from mathplay.com. Learning objectives of Jeopardy! Activity. The students will be given 4 different topics to choose from. These will include writing algebraic equations, simplifying algebraic equations, one-step equations, and two-step equations. The students will be given word sentences as questions and will be expected to give number sentences as answers, and vice versa. For example, if the student chose writing algebraic equations, they may be faced with a question such as the product of a number and 45. The answer for this would be 45y. Assume prior understandings and skills. Students will have learnt inverse operations. They will have learnt commutative and distributive properties. Be familiar with mathematical language such as product, sum, and quotient. The 7th grade Algebra Jeopardy! Activity found on mathsplay.com has a selection of 1 to 4 players. The activity is interactive as it allows players to designate team names and build their own characters. The Jeopardy! Activity is a close reproduction of its game show counterpart, with a range of 4 topics of interest relating to 7th grade algebra. Within each topic there are 3 questions with associated points relating to increasing degrees in difficulty. An example of the Jeopardy! Activity shows that a word sentence or problem is asked and the student is given an allocated amount of time to give an answer in the form of a number sentence. The problem here is the product of a number and 45. And the correct solution for this problem would be answer B, 45y. An example of a problem under two-step equations will test students' knowledge of inverse operations. In this example, the problem requires 2 steps. The first, we add 1 to both sides. The second, we divide both sides by 2. Our solution in this example will be answer A, x equals 3. At the end of the activity, the team with the most points and highest overall score will be the winner. Justification for learning activity. Algebraic thinking can be considered in many different ways. Algebra can be the study of patterns and relationships, and studying them leads naturally into algebraic ideas. The Jeopardy! Game activity looks at patterns and relationships of inverse operations, commutative and distributive properties, and familiar mathematical language such as product, sum, and quotient. Further justification. Algebra can be a way of thinking. It can provide strategies for analysing representations, modelling representations, generalising ideas and justifying statements. The Jeopardy! Game has many aspects to it that promotes algebraic ideas and thinking. The game show itself is renowned for challenging conventional thinking on game shows. I've done the following research. Evidence shows that continual exposure of algebraic concepts will help students connect concrete arithmetic methods with the algebraic thinking required. Students develop critical thinking towards patterns and relationships. Students are engaged in learning. The Jeopardy! Game is a fun way to get students involved in active learning. References. Thank you for listening to today's activity. My name's James Cowan, and for now, goodbye.